Hello, my name is Stacy, and I'm from Public High School 1 Manado, and I will be the first speaker of the opposition side on today's motion, which is, as a middle class parent, this house would support their child's choice to deprioritize formal education in favor of pursuing digital creative skills or career. While it is great for a parent to support their child's passion, it's still a gamble on whether or not the child would succeed and if that success is permanent. The opposition, of course, isn't going to force children to pursue formal education. It's just that formal education can be beneficial for the stability of the child's future. As the government side explained, the world is becoming more digitalized and that there are more jobs regarding digital creativity, which is true, but for a child who is self educating, their future won't be guaranteed, which is why us, the opposition side, would like to dispute the proposition side arguments. You see, being a content creator is not an easy job. A content creator must keep up with the trends, and if they're lucky enough, make a trend. Even so, their success can falter and their popularity will fade. Not to mention, trying to make content either every day, weekly, bi weekly, or even monthly can be hard and exhausting. And forcing creativity can cause burnout. If someone in the middle schooler and or high schooler age range, it can be detrimental to their physical and mental health. Also, trying to get a job in the creativity field, which is very competitive, can be very hard. It's even harder when a big company is offering and wants proof of formal education. My first argument is regarding formal education. Firstly, it formal education broadens a child's choices. You see, through formal education, the child can see that there are much more range in the theoretical subjects, like for instance math, biology, physics, chemistry, geography, and all sorts and all sorts of and all sorts of theoretical subjects. You see, using their creativity, they can pursue a career like being a researcher in biology and discovering new inventions. It, Formal education can also give the child access to socializing. You see, as the government side said, the child would be self educating while pursuing their creative skills and career. But this may also cause this child to be antisocial and develop social anxiety and even make the child more awkward. Formal education gives the child access to socializing with children their age because, let's be honest, the internet may not be a safe place for a child. People there can lie about their age, so it might not be safe for a child to socialize there. My second argument is regarding the child's future. If the child does pursue a career that needs creativity as its main thing, what would happen if the child's parent no longer helps the child who is now an adult? Uh, because of it, the financial stability is not guaranteed for the child. The child uh, might not even continue their career because of the financial stability, which brings us to square one. Even if the child does become a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant, the monotone office desk jobs, the child would still have financial stability. Even so, the child, like I mentioned before, the child can even use their creativity to broaden the subject, might even discover new ways on new process, new ways to process things, which which can be benefited for everyone as a society. My third argument is regarding creative pressure. Like I also mentioned before, if one is forcing creativity, it can cause burnout, which can be detrimental to one's physical and mental health. It's even worse when it's a child whose mind hasn't been developed yet, since once again, they're still a child, not yet an adult. The child's mental health, since it can be detrimental because of creative burnout, this of course can cause mental illnesses like depression and social anxiety, and maybe more, and maybe other mental illnesses that I cannot mention at this moment. Because of this, with pursuing a creative career at a young age, it might pressure the child to make more content and eventually making them experience burnout, which is not safe for the child's mental health, even physical health. So, formal education can either be a blessing or a curse. But as I said before, it can give the child access to socializing with their peers, which might help. Not to mention, the internet, like I said, isn't really a safe place for a child. The child might encounter with other adults, which can lead them to dangerous situations, which is why the opposition side does not stand with the motion. That concludes my speech. Thank you.